I have a 2007 Saturn Ion. I'm sorry. I already diagnosed it. It was very easy though. I didn't have to go too far in diagnosis. I checked for power, make sure the battery was charged. And first thing I always do is I try to start the car. And I can hear the starter clicking, and you can see where they've been beating on it to break it free. So the fact that, hitting it broke it free, it kind of sums it up for me. So, but we will still run a full diagnosis on this car because it has a misfire, runs rough. It's almost no oil on the crankcase, so I'm a little worried about that. But follow me on this journey. Right, before you start messing with the starter, disconnect your battery. Negative battery terminal, just disconnect it. Now we can begin removing the starter. Okay, just in case. By the way, that battery terminal was a 8mm. So is this one. Oh, that's an 8. There we go. It's just rusty. Now that you got your 8mm off, get your 13mm off. All right. Okay. Get your 15. All right. I don't even want to touch this thing. It's gross down here. Wear your safety glasses. I'm squinting down here. That's one on the top, another 15. You could reach up there for it, feel for it. I'm gonna fish for it with the socket. I don't feel like getting my hands all greasy. There's barely any room over here, but get you an extension. Work that bolt out. If you got one like this, it's easier. You get about a half a turn at a time. Beats inching it, centimetering it. All right, tip: don't use a deep socket. You'll bottom out on the AC compressor. I started to realize I was running out of clearance, and I don't want to just wedge myself there and then I'd be stuck. So I went from deep socket to small socket. Hopefully this gives me enough clearance. Regular ratchet fits just nice in there. Perfect. Oh, there it is. Thing is filthy. Get your starter on there. Work on this bottom bolt first. Don't tighten it all the way down. Give you some play to line the top one up. Should be good. All right, so fish that bolt in there. You're gonna be working blind. I've been doing this a while, so I don't panic. Just, feel for the hole, and then, with your fingers, grab that bolt, line it up. I used the extension and the 15, and I began the threads by hand. And here we are. So let's get it. Now work on your 8mm and your 13. The square one goes on first, and then this one. All right, get your washer on first. Your new nut. Okay. The bigger gauge wire is going to be a 13. Okay. Install your new washer. Begin your thread to thread in the new nut. All right, done. Now let's start it. Got voltage. Battery is fully charged. I didn't get to show you guys that, I'm sorry. Okay. Don't over tighten this. You don't want to break it. How funny would that be? Alright, let's start it. Let's get our 10 and 8 mil. I believe it was an 8. Alright. Connect your battery. And we are going to start this vehicle. Okay. Still have to run a diagnosis on this car. It's got a misfire. It's just bonus footage. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I fixed it. Now, I'm gonna hook up my auto to it. As you can hear, it is running really rough. So we have it's kind of running good now. I didn't turn on the camera soon enough, but we have a misfire. It's not that one. It's not that one. That ain't that one. And that ain't that one. The misfire is gone. We're gonna try to recreate this. All right, listen to this. Won't start now. It's flooded. Okay, we gotta start it. All right. The ECM isn't picking this up because the battery was disconnected, and we're just gonna have to let it run. Hopefully pull a code. But for now, it's intermittent, so it corrects itself. Let's look at fuel trims. See if we're getting over fueling, or maybe not enough. That misfire, that random misfire. Maybe I could put up the data on the scan tool. So we're gonna do a cylinder balance test. I saw that, I ran with it. Let me get in the car so you can see. And we're gonna figure out which cylinder is misfiring. And it's 4. It isn't random. It is cylinder 4. Now, customer told me that they did the tune-up and that number 4 spark plug was hell to get out. It's possible that the threads got damaged and we're leaking compression. So I'm going to pull the plug and I'm going to pull that spark plug. It's number 4. Let's get it. Look, my man pointed out something that I missed.
Oh yeah, we did. That one, we got one.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me clean.
Right there. I'm telling you, that's an art. That whole that thing, this shot, it's too much. It was too much force on it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is still gonna pull it out because it's already undone. We're gonna examine that, but that's it. That's what's causing it. We're gonna move this to cylinder 3 and swap out the coils, and that'll tell us if the coil was shot. There was a little bit of metal shavings in these threads. I don't know if you can see that. Swapping out the coils. Spark plugs didn't look too bad. They weren't fouled out with fuel. Little carbon buildup on the number 4. And the threads on that spark plug are flat. So it will need to be replaced. But I don't think it's causing a compression leak. So I moved it to 3. All Alright, cleared itself. It didn't. Ah, there we go. Number 3 has 2. Look at that, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. 07 Saturn Ion. Starter replacement, misfire diagnosis.